Hello there.
Hello again.
You're supposed to say General Kenobi.
General Kenobi.
Yes. Anyway, we're back to DDLC plus side stories. It's been a while. Nisha's also here with us. Stop biting the mic. Alright, now we last left off on Respect, part 1. Now we gotta do part 2. Yeah, also, I got 2 McDonald's old cups with me. It's just two sips. Just drink them both at once.
You could put both straws in your mouth at the same time and
Yes,
slurp
exactly.
them at the same time.
That sucks. Why is Monica such a jerk? She should be grateful I even joined her stupid club. It's not like she can find any members. Yeah.
Yeah. Monica.
Yeah, it's not like there's anyone else that exists here. I mean,
Exactly. Jeez.
Monica's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. Yeah, right. Well, she usually does. Maybe when she's not busy being so judgmental. So what if I'm into manga? Why can't just one person accept that instead of being so condescending about it? I accept it. I think it's cute. Oh, come on, that's condescending too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you. Natsuki sighs. I know, thanks. It just really sucks. Do you want me to talk to Monica? I don't know. It's not like it's gonna change your opinion of me. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off, it wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcome in the club. You should just find another club. Wait, you don't have to do that. We can figure this out, please. I mean, I'm the vice president, or at least I think I am. And I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcomed and to be happy. So, I want to make that happen. You. I was wondering, what was the reason you decided to join the literature club? Well, Natsuki hesitates. It's kind of dumb. Well, don't say that. There's no such thing as a dumb reason when everyone is welcome. I wasn't welcome. You were to me. So, just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monica. Messing with the hair?
Yes. Cat fur everywhere.
Yes,
Oh
he's such a big boy.
Jeez.
Especially Monica. I promise. Natsuki sighs again. I'm just tired of everyone judging me all the time.
Same.
I can't. Yes.
Mood.
Ain't that a mood? I can't enjoy any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care about what anyone else thinks, Baka. I don't care what they
I
think.
don't care.
Who cares? I don't even care. I care immensely. But you know, the Scientific Literature Club said that you can be yourself or whatever. So I decided it was at least worth a shot. But that was a lie, apparently. Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall. Ah, fuck! Oh. Oh, and I like writing too. Oh, hey, same here. Really? How come you didn't say that to Monica? Because she was being so judgmental that I didn't just want to tell her something she wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction.
Not giving her the satisfaction.
Yes. If she knew I was into writing, then she would just be like everyone else and try to push me away from the manga in favor of the more mature thing. The two of them remained silent for a while. Sayori understands that it's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the club for the day at least. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club, just like everyone else. It's part of the club vision for her to be welcomed. You deserve to express yourself as much as everyone else does. That's supposed to be what the club is for. So, I'm going to do everything I can to fix this. I promise. Monica, this is an intervention. It's lunchtime the next day. The cafeteria and hallways are bustling with students rushing to meet with their friends
I
and
can
make
tell.
the most out of their limited break time.
So many people in that hallway.
Maybe
I don't even see how you can get through.
Yeah, they must be invisible. Well, where could she be? Among them is Monica, who always eats lunch in her classroom, but she has some additional business today. Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monica decided to try to find her during lunch so that she could make amends. After searching for an extensive time, Monica finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out from the crowd. Oh gosh. Suddenly feeling awkward, Monica's afraid to get closer. Natsuki's with some friends who Monica doesn't recognize, and they're all energetically chatting together. It would be really tactless to just interrupt them. Hey!
Oh god, it's a Dementor. No!
Harry Potter. Yeah, we actually have a sprite for a character that isn't one of the main four. Hallelujah.
But they didn't take the time to animate her. That's nice.
Yeah, she just, that's just how she actually looks. She just...
She's just a totally black silhouette person.
Yeah.
The shadow.
I am a shadow, the true self. Oh yeah. Yeah, her name's Friend One.
Oh, nice. How are we going to have a name like that?
Yes. Oh yeah, did you end up joining that literature club or what? Huh? Of course I joined. Why wouldn't I? I told you she would join. Another one. People, social activity. Come on, you know she only joined because you wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club. I told you, I never even wanted to join that stupid club. Oh, sure. Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally grow past that trash. True.
Trash?
How dare... The fuck
what
you
are
said
you calling
real
trash?
shit. The manga, probably. Well, congrats on finally graduating... Oh, whoops. I accidentally clicked. Well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. I'm proud of you.
These people are really judgmental. She's got a point.
Yeah. No wonder she's so pissed off all the time.
No
wonder she's so angry. Shut up. Just let me do my thing.
Oh.
I'm just joking. You know we love you. Do you know?
I don't think so.
Yeah, once the Lit Club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the first ones to buy your book. Why, you gonna buy her some money fan fiction? Well, obviously, I want a signed copy. That was like years ago. You don't think I've grown out of it by now? I just started writing fan fiction. Well, not recently. Years ago. I told you I was joking. Besides, it's a good reminder of how far you've come since then. Not to mention you couldn't have done it without us. I give us a pass to joke about it. Yeah, sure. You grew up so fast, brings a tear to my eye. Natsuki suddenly glances in Monica's direction, prompting Monica to quickly turn away and distance herself. So she doesn't sing.
So much for confronting her.
What the heck? It was horrible. Yeah, it kind of was.
Is she listening to their conversation?
Basically, she probably...
Oh my god. Something's wrong with that girl.
Well, yes, she's self-aware, so... Well, not in this
That'll
continuity, but... I should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly better than them after the way I treated her. I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything right.
Sucks to be you.
Yeah. I just took a sip from both cups. At once. Anyway, after school ends, Monica distractedly makes her way to the club room. She finds Yuri already inside, eyes on a book as usual. Monica picks the desk and slumps into it, something she seems to be doing rather often lately. Yuri, I don't think I can be club president. I suck at handling everything that doesn't go, exactly my way. Yuri looks up from her book. It's like the literature club is a place where you get to express yourself, unless it's in a way that I don't like. I'm so mad at myself. I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. sorry. I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. There's just like a lot on my mind. No. I enjoyed listening. Really? Although I tend to tune it out. Why? Why? Yuri shrugs. It just makes me feel nice.
Why?
Oh, well, okay. I guess I'll just continue then.
Well, it makes me feel better about myself when you complain about yourself, because then I realize that you're way worse than I am, so it makes me feel nice.
Yes. You know, I'm not going to get too specific here because it's mostly just private personal life stuff. But like, I have a class assignment in one of my community college classes is about like a self-limiting belief that I have. Like I had like 3 different ideas that I could have gone with. I only went with one. And there's also like a reflection essay they have to do as well. So, and it's interesting because I actually put down some stuff that I actually felt or like thoughts. I'm not gonna get too into it here, but yeah, like at some point I want to get back into it soon because it's due around Monday or Tuesday. Yeah. Anyways, funny anime girl, funny joke. Yuri nods. Yeah. Natsuki has kind of a blunt attitude, you know? It made me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her. And more like they were being pretty rude. Like, not so much being mean, more so just kind of being dicks about it.
Yeah.
Telling her to grow up and stuff like that. The literature club would help her grow out of her manga. It just made me so mad. Like, just let her enjoy it. It makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? And when I had that thought, it was when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing, just in a roundabout way. I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something, but I just dismissed it. No, I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. I even did that with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club. You did. Yeah, I remember. Fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was kind of trying to dismiss it, but then Sayori jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't, because I just let Sayori handle it instead. And now I'm repeating the same mistake, except I really hurt someone this time. Monica shakes her head. I'm so tired of being afraid of things I'm not comfortable with. It's so stupid. Like, I can just picture how much joy it would bring Natsuki if I let her share her passion a little. I'm so angry that her friends were treating her like that. I'm going to get them back for it. Get them back.
Ooh. What? Wait. Wait. I'm going to get them back for that? Is that what she said?
Yeah, she's going to delete their character files. Yeah. I'll get them back by making sure that this is the literature club that Natsuki wants, not the one that they want. Suddenly, Sayori bursts through the door, making Monica and Yuri jump. Hey! Cut that shit out! With a rare stern face, she marches over to Monica's desk and sits down next to her. I'm going to put some dirt in your eye. I'm having intervention. I can do that because I'm vice president. Is this about Natsuki? Yes! Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. Oh, Michelle. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Really? I was so dismissive of her passion that she felt threatened and probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. I really need to make it up to her. Oh. Yeah, I did it! Well, my job here is done. Like, you didn't do anything.
I'll just let the girl think that she did it.
Yeah, just let her have this
Why
one.
not?
Let her be happy. Let her be proud of herself. Thanks for your intervention, Sayori. I'm glad we're on the same page. Friendship wins again. So how do you want to make it up to her? Yes, friendship defeats everything, including like years worth of experience of fighting capabilities.
Okay, where does that come from?
Anime.
Oh.
Like fighting anime, specifically. Like sometimes, like Like, the main antagonist is just, like, so powerful because they had, like, years of experience and whatnot, but then the main antagonist is like, I have pens, and then they're like, oh, no.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan.
Cheeseburger.
What?
We'll give her cheeseburgers.
Yeah, I'm gonna interest you in a cheeseburger at this trying time. Sayori, do you know if Natsuki's coming to the club meeting today? I don't think she is. Let me see. Moniko's afraid of that. Not because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequences of the damage that she's inadvertently caused. The only way to do the right thing is to face it head on.
Dropping shit.
The only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. I already said that.
Say it again. Say it again.
Say the line. It's so easy to just duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over. But that's not enough. To truly respect someone's feelings after you hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings. Okay. Do you think you can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I can do that. Okay, awesome. You don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're a good listener. Fidgeting with her hair. Yes, that's all she had to say. Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide a smile.
No one must see me smile.
She's like Severus Snape. Yeah, at this point in time, I have watched all the Harry Potter movies. They're really good. Neville Longbottom is the chosen one. You cannot argue with me on that.
Exactly.
Well, I guess for today, it's going to be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm going to step out for a bit. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm just going to agree with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here? Sayori picks up a manga that was resting on an adjacent desk. Oh, that? Natsuki probably just left it out by accident. Yeah,
Did she now?
Yeah, like at the end, the last part, she was inspecting them after Natsuki left. She's the manga becomes a weed. I thought she hasn't been coming to the club.
She hasn't.
Actually, Monica's been... Okay, Yuri, I'm sure it was just someone else who's using this classroom then, okay? You don't call me out here. No one must know.
It was a ghost.
A ghost under the light, you could say. Or maybe it was MC. Yeah, just snuck on by. Like... Monica smiles at them both. Just smile and wave, boys.
Just smile and wave.
Then with a wave, she exits the club room. One cup down. I really shouldn't have left that out. If Sayori catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki, and that would get really awkward.
No one must see me enjoy manga.
Yes. Otherwise, I'll be ruined for my entire life.
My reputation.
I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow from the music room.
A keyboard, like a music keyboard, or a keyboard, like tappy, QWERTY keyboard?
Well, let's hope it's not that one, because you know how she gets with those.
With what?
Deleting everything.
Oh.
The time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Monica and Yuri are the first to arrive. I'm so worried. Do you think Sayori is going to be able to bring Natsuki? Yes. How do you know?
I do know all. I see all.
She has her third eye open. Well, she's Sayori. You know, you're right. Time slowly passes. Years pass.
2 years later.
Monica sits, then stands up to pace around, then sits again. Then she does it again, and again, and again. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. Then the door finally opens.
Somebody.
Sayori marches inside. How many times have we used the somebody joke?
It never gets old. Ever.
Yes, because only shooting stars break the mold.
That's right.
Behind her, Natsuki shovels inside, nervously looking around the room. We're here! Welcome back. Monica, the club president, stands up and greets him with a smile. Sayori takes a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her.
I love how they go, Monica, the class president. They're the club president, we don't know this information already. You really need to put that in there?
Yeah.
What? She's club president? I
thought it was
no
Natsuki.
idea.
I thought it was this guy named Fred. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monica is struck with a nostalgic feeling. She would stand at the front of the club room just like this, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting before her. But imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Each with her own struggles, her own reasons for seeking the vision that Monica had, admittedly, so vaguely advertised. Seeking trust, understanding, respect. Those are the names of all the stories we've done so far.
About that.
What new lessons will the future hold for Literature Club?
None.
Yes,
That's it.
party's over. It's called disbanded. We can all go home. Realizing she's getting ahead of herself, Monica takes a deep breath and returns to the present.
And everybody disappeared.
Yeah. Okay, everyone. Literature Club is starting. We have an activity planned for today. Monica turns around to face the chalkboard. On it, she writes manga in big letters. Manga is not literature. Today, we're going to learn it from an expert about a unique form of literature. Manga. Her third eye is open. They accepted the truth. Oh, come on. Isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't actually want to do this, so just... Monica shakes her head. Natsuki. This is the hardest part. After making it this far, it would be so easy to just smile and move on. But that's not enough. Not this time. I'm sorry. It was wrong of me not to take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it and I realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So, can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, but
No thanks.
I know you're only doing this because Sayori told you to. Wait, that's not true. Monica made this all by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. I was witness to that as well. This is the Literature Club. The Literature Club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our differences. It's my vision to let us really express that. And it's my goal to respect everyone for them. So, I just want to learn about the things that make you happy. I think that you deserve to share that joy, as much as everyone else does. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away and hesitates. But it's really dumb. The stuff in there too.
No, it's not.
Monica smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking her straight in the eye. Just grabs her fist, just like... If you like it, then it's not dumb. Just sound advice. Yeah, it's just like people die when they're killed. Oh, except for me. Sayori, you're not dumb either. What the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga. Only because you admitted that it's literature after all. Manga is literature.
Yes.
Natsuki stands up. Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. But I didn't want you to like me just for that. Wow, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that anyway, right? It's about manga, so I hope you're ready. And then he explains
Prepare yourself.
explains the entirety of Kingdom Hearts lore in just 10 minutes. A week has passed since Natsuki returned to the Literature Club.
And they're still in there listening to her talk about manga. They never went home. They never went to classes.
See, the reason
Haven't
why
eaten.
Dio is the strongest character in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Yeah, I don't know that for sure because I never watched JoJo past the first episode. Since then, the club activities have been in full swing. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all their favorite kinds of literature with each other. As another meeting draws to a close, Monica approaches Natsuki on the way out. Natsuki, are you in a hurry home or anything? Me? Not particularly. Why? Oh, there is just something I wanted to show you if you had a few minutes. Sure, what is it? It's not in here. Can you follow me to the music room? The music room? Why? Well, you'll see. You know, I was thinking back. When the club was just me and Sayori, we would talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out. We cared a lot about it being a place where people could express themselves. And she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I needed myself more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that. I'm gonna take a sip. Because you really taught me a lot about myself. Like, things I was probably always too stubborn to admit. Oh, come on, you can't mean that. Did he even do anything? I just, brought a bunch of manga and then I got fussy when I didn't have my way. Also, this is an entirely new background.
It is.
Yes.
We got the nice pride colors on each side.
Yes. Manga says trans rights. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it. No, I honestly needed it. If you didn't express that you were hurt, I would have never realized that I did something wrong. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected. It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. But when you're just criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard to just brush it off. And it makes me start to feel like I'm the problem. Like I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. Am I being too entitled if I just want people to like me without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? I don't think I am. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am. As Monica listens, she recalls vividly how Natsuki's friends were treating her, and how naturally they did so. Also, I have to admit this, Natsuki, I suddenly saw you gossiping with your friends gossiping about you.
Your shadow friends.
Yes, your weird mass ninja friends. Friend 1 and friend 2, they're pretty kind of dicks. How long has she been fighting against that and using the change for others? I can only wish I was as strong as you are, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm always trying to come off as perfect for others. I'm always trying to come off as perfect for other people. Anytime there's a hint of contention, I just crumble. But it's thanks to you that I really started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. But like I said, I didn't even do anything.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry. You're just being yourself. It's all you need to do. Also, there's something else.
Yeah.
What? What?
Sorry. This is from a song. Keep going.
Monica takes a breath. The thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga.
Without her permission?
Yeah, much.
Rude.
And by a little, I mean I've read all of it, and now I'm a huge fan. Tell me more about Parfait Girls. What? You? What the heck? Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry. I just felt kind of embarrassed to admit it. That's why I gave you such a hard time about it. I can't believe you, of all people, were reading manga behind my back. It's so funny. Yeah, well, I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. I mean, one of the characters was in a literature club. What are the chances, right?
Wow.
Are we Parfait Girls? You're reading Parfait Girls? Wow, you have good taste. Just one volume. Definitely not all of them. I kind of just picked it out randomly. Well, you have good intuition, then. You have to tell me all your favorite parts. Well, I think it was some kind of weird fate. Because the character isn't just in a literature club. She also plays piano. What a coincidence. It's just weird because I always wanted to learn piano. She was like the perfect person I always wish I was if I just did what I wanted instead of always second guessing myself. Monica walks over to the piano and sits down. Ah yeah, here it is. Yeah, I just wanted to do that. You can actually hear this next part that's about to come up. I always felt like I should only share the absolute best parts of myself, the parts that will impress people or make them like me more. But after you joined the club, I really realized how self-destructive that mentality is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experiences allows us to share emotions. And I just felt like I wanted to show you this, because if it wasn't for you, I never would have started playing. Hey, I think the credit for that one goes to Parfait Girls, not me. No. Well, maybe it's true that Parfait Girls put the thought into my head. But it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day.
And now I'm a pro. I went from not knowing how to play piano to being a concert pianist in a week.
I wish. I still haven't touched a piano in many, many months. Every day. Because, you just make me feel like if I wanted to do something, I should just do it. Do it! Make your dreams come true. That meme is dead. I mean, I still haven't even been practicing for very long. And I'm really not any good at it yet. Like, at all. But I wrote a song for the club. And I worked really, really hard on it. It doesn't have any words or anything, but, well, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that one's, I think it's called My Song, Your Note. Yeah, and that's all. That was so good. It was. Yeah, are you kidding? You're like already a pro. Not even close. Does the song have a name? You said it was about the club, so yeah, it's called My Song, Your Note. Because burp.
Right.
Everyone brings something so unique to the club. It sounds terrible. Everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. But I was like such a selfish perfectionist. It shouldn't be about me, it should be about everyone. And it's all of you who helped shape the club into what it is. I would never change that. Well, I think that's really thoughtful. And kind of flattering. I kind of feel like I don't deserve as much validation. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. It makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things and I got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. So, Yeah, I really didn't mean to take it out. I was being really immature. If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right. It's fine. I'm past it too. I think we're already even. But it's really sweet that you were thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Well, I wonder who I got it from. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, we're even as long as you let me keep my manga in the club room. You did admit that's a form of literature. Totally can't take that back now. You got me. It's all yours.
Not all of the closet.
Yes.
Sure has her
You can't
stuff
sleep in
too.
there.
Aw, why not?
Because you gotta get out of the closet sooner or later. I'll tell you what. I'll bring you a little something to the club tomorrow. Want to do something nice in return?
Cupcakes.
What kind of little something? Well,
Cupcakes.
you'll see.
It's cupcakes.
I don't think you'll be disappointed.
It's definitely cupcakes.
Actually, it's a signed copy of The Sims 2.
Whoa.
Next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one.
Mm-hmm.
Gordon Ramsay comes in. Yeah, anyway. Next up, balance. Balance of the Force. This one's about Sayori and Natsuki, my two favorites.
She came out of the closet. Almost made him spit his drink out.
It's more like I could just found that a little funny and I still had something in my mouth. Natsuki! While Natsuki is messing with the orientation for manga in the closet shelves, Sayori approaches her from behind and pulls her into an embrace.
Ooh.
What? Hi. The Literature Club has been in full swing since Natsuki joined. Including her, the club is now comprised of 4 members. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica. Hey, that goes from my favorite to least favorite. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. Natsuki was first and shared her passion for manga. Then Sayori shared her love for poetry, as well as how she goes about writing it herself. Monica, who has multiple literary interests, decided to focus her day. Messing up these sentences, goddammit.
Get it together.
Monica.
Whap.
Hey, she's being me. Child abuse.
That's right.
I'm secretly Natsuki. Yeah, I just edit the audio to make myself sound deeper. Monica, who has multiple literary interests, decided to focus her day on short stories. And finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy with a little help of encouragement from Sayori. After the week was spent on their presentations, Monica decided to give the club members this next week to freely explore each other's literary interests. Sayori, having spent most of her time in the club so far with Yuri's fantasy books, is rather excited to begin her journey to Natsuki's manga collection. And the closet. I want to read with you today. Tell me which one I should pick. Well, that depends on the kind of stuff you like. I mean, there's like romance, drama, comedy, mystery. I like all those things. Sayori reaches out and pulls a random book from the shelf and inspects the cover. Shouldn't this girl be wearing more clothes? You wouldn't like that one. That's cute. Why you keep it there? Hentai is literature.
Oh god.
In a panic, Natsuki snatches the book from Sayori's hand and replaces it on the shelf in a less conspicuous location. Okay, well, if you really have no preference, then let's just start with something that's easy to get into. A lot of these don't start to get really good until like a few volumes in, and I wouldn't ask someone to make that kind of commitment unless they've already really I'm messing up. Oh my god.
Deep breath. Calm down. Peaceful.
Inner peace.
Inner peace.
A lot of these don't start to get really good until like a few volumes in. I wouldn't ask someone to make that kind of commitment unless they're already really into manga. I could handle it. I did with Yuri's books at least. Keep messing up the way that line is said. Well, I'm more considerate than that. Although I'm kind of impressed by your attention span if you put that much effort into her books. No, I have the attention span of a donut. That is a mood. Sometimes you just have the attention span of a goldfish. But I love my friends, and I can do anything if it's for them. My friends are my power. Well, okay then. Let's pick something that even donuts can read. I didn't say it was a donut, I just said I had the attention span of one. Aw, were you just trying to call me sweet? You're so cute. No, how did you get to that conclusion? Well, she is very sweet. Don't call me that. A donut? Cute. Well, you are cute. That's a fact.
Pat you on your little head and call you cute, just like you hate.
Yeah, give pets all the donkeys. They deserve it. Oh, how come? I just don't like it. I don't need a reason. Natsuki yanks a book from the shelf and closes the closet doors. What's up now? He finds out that chapter. If someone asks you to stop, you just need to stop. People need to realize that. I'm sorry. I really didn't mean to hurt you. Nah, sorry. It wasn't you. Natsuki shakes her head while pulling a second chair over to her desk. I was talking about something else. I didn't mean to get angry all of a sudden. Natsuki averts her gaze and mumbles. You're like a nice person, so I wasn't talking about you. I still learned a valuable lesson. Sayori speaks softly as well, feeling shy after receiving the unexpected compliment. Well, anyway, here's the book, so just start whenever you feel like it. What's it about? Well, it's like a comedy, and there's romance too, obviously. Or an high school host club.
Alright.
Kiss, kiss, fall in love. Sayori looks at the title. It's called Love is Another Word for Luck. Aw, damn it. It's about a girl who keeps accidentally running into the same guys, and then you found out, well, you should just read it.
Yeah, don't tell her the whole damn plot.
But you have to tell me what you think. I can already guess who you're gonna ship yourself with. It'd be so funny if I'm right. Ship? I don't get it. I don't like sailing. I get seasick. Never mind. Let's not worry about that yet. Just make sure you tell me what you think. Oh, okay. I'll start then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we can do poetry too. Oh, yeah, I guess. Let me just put 20 words down real quick.
Yep.
But don't you want to finish this first? Yeah, but we can do both. I mean, unless you don't like poetry. And I won't make you or anything. No, it's just... Oh, never mind. We can worry about it tomorrow. After the club meeting ends and Natsuki and Yuri leave, Monika strikes up a conversation with Sayori. I see you got Natsuki share some of her manga with you. I really want to become better friends with her. She's so enthusiastic and expressive. I could just listen to her talk. She's so cute. I'm not sure if she meant I can't say that to her, but I just can't say it at all. Say what? Nothing! I am a woman of respect! I yearn for true gender equality. But Natsuki is a woman of cute. Oh, I said it. What's so bad about that? I don't know.
Like it.
She doesn't like being called cute
like
at the meeting.
She wants to be... I don't know.
I guess really beautiful lady or whatever. But you know, there's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid that Natsuki actually doesn't really like me very much. Well, everyone feels that way about Natsuki when they first play the game, so assuming they don't go down her route first. Oh, that's ridiculous. How can you feel that way? Well, I mean, just little signs, like how she only says hi to me after I say hi to her first. And it feels like she only gets excited to talk to me when it's about manga and other stuff she likes. She just seems dismissive a lot. She was like that when I brought up poetry. Yeah, but that doesn't mean she doesn't like you. She's probably just shy, you know? Maybe. My stupid head is just making me worry for no reason. It likes to do that. It's okay. Try to worry so much. Everything will be great. But you can always talk to me about any concerns that you have. I'm here to help. You're the best. Sayori gives Monika a quick hug. Well, I'm gonna keep trying because I love her and I want to get closer to her. Wow, being incredibly forward.
Oh, wow.
I think...
Love already.
Yeah, I mean, it could work. Spent a lot of time in the closet together.
Yep.
You got this. You got this, Sonic. After the next club meeting starts, Sayori is the last one in as usual. Trotting into the room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone by the closet, reading what must be manga. Actually, no, it's the autobiography of Barack Obama. Yeah, I was just trying to make something up. Without hesitation, Sayori pulls up a chair and plops herself down right next to Natsuki. Hello there. Hi.
General Kenobi.
You were supposed to say, hey, General Kenobi. Either that or, come here, my little friend. That one works too. Because, you know...
My little friend? What part was that?
New Hope. Like when Obi-Wan first shows up and meets R2 and Luke.
Oh, gotcha.
Come here, my little friend. Hi. What you reading? Can I read it with you? Can a girl read manga in peace around here? Natsuki pulls the book away from Sayori. You can't just start in the middle. There are spoilers. Besides, what about the one I gave you yesterday? Yeah, I
lost it. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to go too into detail for anyone who might not have seen it yet, but when Mom got a Happy Meal with a Sonic Movie 2 toy, and I'm not going to say what it is, but if you've seen the movie at this point, you know what it is. Sorry, I was just curious. Well, anyway, I've been waiting forever for this volume to come out, and it just came out yesterday, so... Oh, that's exciting! Well, I'll let you read it then. Can I sit next to you, though?
Can I sit in your lap? Or you can sit in my lap?
Yeah. Can I give you a little peck on the cheek? Sayori pops herself down next to Natsuki, then pulls out a blank sheet of paper. Natsuki reads in silence, save for the periodic flutter of a page being released from beneath her thumb. On the Sayori side, only the light tapping noises of her pen meeting the paper can be heard. Time passes. Indeed it has. Sayori's paper is filled with scribbles, and the margins are lined with stick figures. Natsuki lets out a deep sigh and closes her book. You finished? No, but it's a good stopping point. My head is swimming. I need a break. Natsuki stretches her arms. Aren't you bored? No, I was writing. Oh, I saw the stick figures and thought you were just bored. Just draw this when I'm thinking or waiting for inspiration. I made friends with them all. This one is sad because she thinks the night sky is pretty, but she can't look up at the stars in public without everyone thinking she's a weirdo. And this one has problems with his back, but the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with him.
Oh my God.
Maybe he's got really bad posture.
Oh,
Like Yuri. What the heck?
yeah.
You're the weirdo. Yeah, Sayori is definitely weird, but we're all weird. Some of us are just more obviously weird than others. So you feel weird, that's perfectly fine. It just means that your weirdness is more vocal.
And normal is boring.
Yeah, fuck normal. Want to read the poem I'm working on? Sure, I guess. Boop, childhood, death, bed, melancholy, 20 words. Sayori slides a paper over to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads through the poem, she furrows her eyebrows. She slides the paper back over to Sayori.
Yep, it's good.
Don't you ever feel weird just sharing all your... Don't you ever feel weird just sharing all your thoughts and feelings like that? Yeah, I got some more. I mean, your poems are, like, really emotional. Is that bad? Well, no. It's just an observation. I think people can get closer to each other if they find ways of expressing their feelings. Well, Natsuki begins to protest, but she can't find a good way of putting her thoughts into words. Doesn't that depend
Maybe
more on
she
the
should
kinds
write
of
a
friends you
poem
have?
of random words.
Yeah. I don't know. Each their own, but I never met anyone I feel comfortable sharing my poems with. I wonder why. Not that it's you, it's just how I am, so... You write poems? You never told me that. I just thought you wrote other stuff. Like smutty fanfiction. Yeah, that too, but... You should... I mean, would you ever want to share? Like I said, I don't do that. But... Can we talk about something else? I'm sorry. It's not your fault. It just makes me uncomfortable. I can't help it. Still, I'm sorry. It's fine. Well, let's move on to something that makes us both happy. I should continue the book you gave me since I didn't get very far yet. Sure. Over the next few days, Sayori begins each club meeting by approaching Natsuki with unwavering enthusiasm. It's Natsuki! Azunyan! Hi, Natsukato. Yeah, you know what I'm referencing, right?
No.
Kaon.
Oh,
Yui and
okay.
Atsusa.
Okay.
Azunyan! Yeah, Sayori's basically just Yui. Like, I think it's mentioned once before that Dan and base some of the characters off of Kaon characters,
Oh,
maybe.
really? Oh.
Yeah, I don't know if that's like 100% true, but
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely see it. Like Monica, like Sayori is Yui, obviously. Natsuki could be Ritsu. Yuri is Mio. Monica would be Mugi. At the end of one club meeting, Monica, who has become rather invested in Sayori's friendship mission, starts an innocuous conversation with Natsuki while she packs up. It's cool that you've been finding time to spend with Sayori. She was pretty excited for the chance to read manga with you. Yeah. I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to share it too, right? Yeah, mostly.
I guess.
Natsuki glances over her shoulder, but doesn't reply further. What's on your mind? Nothing. I don't talk about people behind their backs. Oh. Natsuki falls silent, but she just fidgets instead of getting back to what she was doing as though she wants to say more. It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone behind their back. I guess. I just say when people talk about me behind my back, so I'm better than to do it to others. Monica shares a bright smile. You're very considerate. Thanks, I guess. It doesn't feel like it. You can trust me. Natsuki stands in silence for a moment, still fidgeting. I just feel smothered sometimes. I'm not used to someone being like all over me right after we met. I mean, it's fun to hang out with her, but I just have no control over the pace. I can't just meet someone and instantly become best friends with them and like share everything about myself. That's not how it works. I just want to chill out sometimes. Oh, I didn't realize that was happening. It's fine. Why would you have? I know. I just feel bad about it. I know, Sayori, so you should have realized. Monica navigates through a tinge of guilt, which has surfaced mainly due to her being the one who previously encouraged Sayori's behavior. Despite not knowing the situation, Monica can't help but feel a little responsible. Do you want me to talk to her about it? No, I wouldn't like that. Well, I could like divert her into another club activity for you or something. No way, that would be so underhanded and mean. Sorry, I didn't think that one through. Besides, just because I complain about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problems for me. True. I'm sorry. I guess I just instinctively want to try to solve problems even if I haven't been invited to. It's fine. I would talk to Sayori about it, but it would make things really weird between us. I feel like it would make her just constantly be afraid that she's bothering me. I don't know how to just keep things natural. Well, I think you could do a good job expressing all your feelings. She would totally understand. Sayori really wants to be the best she can be for other people. I think she would actually be happy you want to improve your friendship with her. Maybe. I just feel so dumb. Talking to someone about how to be friends with them? It's just weird and not cool. Monica shrugs. It's the literature club. Then she mumbles through a stilted laugh. It's not the cool club. Hey! Sorry, it just tickled me for some reason. Look.
The Cool Kids Club.
The cool club. The cool crowd. Look, I know that you're in kind of in a top spot and that it's hard for you to really express yourself. But you've really demonstrated to me that you're great at self-reflection and critical thinking. even if it doesn't feel like it to you. I think that's the most important part of being able to navigate through these things. So I believe that you'll find the right thing to do. Well, Natsuki instinctively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find any excuse to do so. Thanks. Natsuki gathers her things. Messed it up. Natsuki gathers her things, and she finishes her thought in a mumble. I'm so glad I joined the club, even if it's weird sometimes. Monica smiles, but Natsuki turns her back and walks away from the board, waiting for a reply. It was an unusual way for Natsuki to express her appreciation, but Monica knew what she meant. It made Monica feel like everything really was going to be okay. Oh!
Yeah, let's see that. 20 minutes.
Alright.
Don't mess up this time. No pressure. No pressure.
Maybe you should stop.
Maybe I should stop? Maybe you should
It's
stop.
lunchtime.
No, it's not.
Sayori usually buys her lunch and making her way to the cafeteria like any other day. The clamor and bustle of the students is drowned by Sayori's impeccable skill of zoning out. However, her imagination is momentarily interrupted by the glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl. Hey, that's Natsuki!
Oh,
I never run into the other club members around the school. Natsuki! Sayori stands on her tiptoes and waves.
Oh no.
Natsuki, who is busy walking and chatting with her friends, doesn't notice Sayori at first. Then she glances over at Sayori's direction. Then she glances over in Sayori's direction. Sayori waves enthusiastically.
And Natsuki runs away.
Ah!
I was right.
Following her friends, Natsuki quickly ducks around the corner. Hey! She definitely saw me. That was awkward. Monica is the first to arrive at the club meeting, then Natsuki. Sayori, having glanced through the window to see Natsuki already inside, is unable to work up enough courage to enter. Natsuki's been so distant with me. I was stupid to think she ever wanted to be friends. No! She only got excited because she got to share a manga. But aside from that, she doesn't even like me. I should just go home today. Sorry, but do you plan on going inside? No! Why? I'm sulking! Oh. Well, I'm sorry for bothering you. Excuse me. No, don't leave me! Yeah, she's like a little dog. Like, she's just like, no! Give me love and attention. Oh, I'll stay here then. I don't want to go in. I'm afraid of bothering Natsuki. I saw her at lunch today, so I waved and called out to her, but instead of saying hi, she just ran away from me. Really? Not bad. I would have done it faster. Hey! Sorry, I'm sorry. That was a joke. It just sounded like something stupid that I would do from anxiety. Anxiety? Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to myself. Oh. Well, that makes sense based on the person you are. But Natsuki isn't shy like that at all. I thought we were friends. It feels like every day she's just trying to distance herself more instead of getting closer. It makes me feel like she was only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga, but she doesn't actually want to be friends with me. Well, I feel like I'm missing a lot of context here. Was she in the middle of anything when you approached her? No, she was just walking with her friends. With her friends. Yuri pauses for a moment.
What would it be like to have friends?
What are friends?
Try to imagine.
Is this a fun thing that social people do? How do I put this? Sayori, you're very fond of your friends, right? You always want to be spending time with them. Of course. I don't think there's anything more important to me. I mean, the best parts of my day are always with my friends. Besides that, I really hate being alone, so... You hate being alone. Sayori nods. We're very different people. I cherish my time alone. I wouldn't trade it for anything. So, I think... Well, if I was trying to have some alone time and it was being threatened with an interruption, then... It just would not make me very happy. Yeah, but it doesn't have to do with Natsuki. She's already with her friends, not trying to be alone or anything. No, I think it's similar. Well, we're all friends in the club. but we have our own lives outside the club as well. If you think about it, making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. A friendship is an invitation to intertwine your lives together. But the capacity at which each person's ready to do that might be different. There are friends who just like to have fun together, and others who talk dirt every day and share every detail of their lives with each other. I think when establishing a friendship, it's important to consider the comfort level of the other person. I mean, we don't really know much about Natsuki's life outside the club. Yeah, that's true, too. We don't even know what shit's going on with her father, really. Normally, like in Act 2, like obviously it's shit. But like, yeah, like you still interpret like how bad it is. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace rather than just. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace rather than jump headfirst into a new commitment. But that means I really was bothering her. I just really wanted to be good friends with her, so I treated her like one. Was I actually hurting her? I don't know. I'm sorry. My insight was really only based on what I understand about my own needs. And Natsuki and I are completely different, so was I so selfish? Even if all that is true, then it still means I hurt her. I think I messed up. Yuri, with you, I think I was really careful to understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you. But I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki because she already seemed really social. I just took control of everything instead of looking for the right balance. That's the name of the story. Now I hurt her and she doesn't want to talk to me. How can I let myself do this? Sayori, I think that, well, there was one time you told me something about the way I saw things in my head being different from reality. It's easy to automatically jump into the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you. So I think we were to realistically consider the situation, how it would cause someone to feel bad. I'm sorry. You're a lot better than me at things like comforting and reassuring people. Suddenly, Sayori gives Yuri a gentle hug.
Whoa.
Whoa.
That's so unlike Yuri.
You're the best, Yuri. I'm sorry for burdening you with this. You're trying so hard for me. You're such a sweetheart. It's not a burden. I enjoy listening to others. And my friends deserve happiness. Sayori beams. Well, I think I'm gonna give Natsuki some space. She should do what she wants. And if she does still want to be friends, then I'll learn her needs and I'll match her boundaries. Yeah, I'm sure that's what's best. Wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. It makes me feel desperate, like I need to make it up for her by trying to make her happy. But that's not what she needs. I just have to tell myself that. It hurts, but I guess it means I still need to grow. I really want to grow as a person. Like 10 feet tall, galactus size.
Oh god, maybe not that far.
If it's to be better for my friends, I want that. That's very mature of you, Sayori. I'm mature.
Mm-hmm.
Sayori hops up and down on her toes.
So mature.
You know, I do remember like one time,
Boing, boing, boing.
yeah, she just bounces up and down like a spring. Boing, boing, boing. You know, there is like a post I saw where like one of those optical illusions or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
or like you move like the screen or whatever and it make moves.
Yeah.
Like somebody did that with Sayori, which just like bounces up and down. Yeah. He also did that with all the other characters with their posture.
Oh.
Yes.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, but anyways, like in middle school, I was in an art class. And the art, most of the students, they were kind of a little energetic. Like they kind of messed around a lot. But I was like one of the more calmer students. And it's like I wasn't trying to make such a fuss all the time. I think like one time, like the teacher actually just said to me, I feel like you're one of the most mature people or responsible people in my class. And it's like, I'm super mature and responsible. I'm a responsible adult.
Woo! Where's your award?
Yeah, where's my award? So, does that mean you'll be going home after all? Sayori shakes her head. I need to be here to show her that I respect her space. I'll just spend the club by myself today. Yuri nods in understanding. You can go in first. Okay. You're blocking the door. Oh. Sayori steps aside. By the way, before Yuri enters the clubroom, Sayori interjects. You said that you and Natsuki are completely different, but I don't really think that's true. I think they're actually really similar in a lot of ways. Yuri smiles and shakes her head. Sayori, that's absurd. You're very silly sometimes. Yuri turns and enters the clubroom. After a moment, Sayori follows.
Oh, why they couldn't have walked in at the same time.
The clubroom is quiet. Too quiet. When Sayori walks in, Natsuki glances in her direction.
Oh no. Why?
Sayori smiles and gives Natsuki a quick wave before sitting down across the room. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Yeah, just like shoves her face right into the book.
Oh, you know, osmosis.
Yeah, just become one with the book.
Yep.
Sayori decides it's best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls it out. Whoop! However, it looks like Natsuki's in reading today. She has a sheet of paper in front of her and is tapping a pen against her desk, staring at it.
Hey, Richie.
Oh, are you writing today?
It's good.
Monica speaks in a quiet voice, unwilling to disturb the peace of the clubroom. She kneels down at Natsuki's desk. Hey! Natsuki pulls the sheet closer to her and covers it with her arms. I'm writing fanfiction here! Sorry, I didn't mean to peek. Whatever. I just wanted to see how everything was going. It's fine. Natsuki replies dismissively. She glanced over at Sayori, who was focused on her manga. Monica follows Natsuki's gaze. He's mad at me. How come? I'm busy right now. Ask me later. Monica falls silent.
Why does it sound like, you know, a magic 8-ball?
A magic 8-ball? Oh, like that one episode of SpongeBob where Pumpkin gets SpongeBob to be his employee, and like he just gives a bunch of things to SpongeBob so that he can make him a Krabby Patty, but he's just like, I don't want it. Why don't you ask me later? And like gets to the point where he puts SpongeBob's brain into a robot, which by the way he says, "That's it, boy, you've lost your brain privileges." And like he puts SpongeBob's brain into a robot version of him, and then he's like, "Yo, I need you to make me Krabby Patty." He's like, "Beep boop, I don't wanna. Why don't you ask me later?" Like what? Yeah. Anyways, what?
No, I don't remember that episode at all.
Oh yeah, I do.
And do you not know what a magic 8-ball is?
I know what the magic 8-ball is.
Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Sometimes it says ask. Yeah. The uncertain ask later or whatever.
Monica falls silent. Natsuki looks back down at her paper. She inches her hand away from the target margin, allowing Monica to see. She says to Sayori. Understanding, Monica smiles. She places a hand on Natsuki's shoulder and whispers softly, "Hey! I'm proud of you." Oh, no, baby, let me listen to you here. That is something that you'd like to hear. Natsuki looks away but makes no motion to remove Monica's hand. Monica gives Natsuki's shoulder a quick squeeze before standing back up and pulling away. Like you squeeze her shoulder and she makes a squeaky noise.
Like a dog toy.
Yeah. The end of the club meeting passes. Yuri's already departed. So was Monica after checking on Sayori and Natsuki to ensure they wouldn't stay too late. Yep, they're both dead. Sayori was determined to finish her manga volume before heading out since the end was approaching. The end was approaching.
Oh no. The end is near.
It's the end of the world as we know it.
And I feel fine.
However, with Natsuki also staying late for unknown reason, a silent tension hangs in the air. After finishing the volume, Sayori brings it to the closet to put it away. She slides it back through the shelf while Natsuki watches. Then, Natsuki gets up and pulls it back out in order to return it to its proper location. Sorry, I didn't know where it was supposed to go. It's fine. Two fall silent again, avoiding eye contact. They both look like they're about to say something, but neither can break the sentence. A moment passes.
Suddenly they kiss.
You know, a funny thing is that's gonna. I'm gonna talk about it later.
Ask me later.
Why don't you ask me later? Well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow. Sayori turns away to hide her pained expression, then walks away from the closet. If there was any proof Natsuki no longer wanted to be friends, this was it. Defeated, Sayori carries herself out of the club room.
Carries herself.
Yeah, just literally carries herself.
Picks herself up.
Yeah, she like floats off the ground. Whee!
Interesting.
Yeah, she has like a clone of herself. Once in the hallway, Sayori takes a deep breath and hits her palms against her cheeks to clear her head a little.
Okay.
Suddenly, Natsuki's stammering voice calls from behind. Natsuki? Startled, Sayori turns back around to face Natsuki. Ah, yeah, here it is. Like, when I first saw this scene, it was like, oh, they're gonna smooch? Like, they had, like, expressions on their faces, and I, like, snipped pictures of it, and it's like, let's go! Yeah, I posted it on Reddit at one point, like, pictures that I took when I first played DDLC+. Yeah, anyways, Natsuki fidgets and anxiously continues with a shaking voice. I have a lot of things to say. Me too. But you go first. Natsuki bites her lip and can't stay still. Well, first of all, I really love you. She cuts herself short, struggling to continue. Oh, so that's why she's so short. Trying to force the words out, she stamps her foot and hops up and down a little. Like an actual bunny. Like, they stomp when they're mad. It's like,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's actually, somebody did make a headcanon of that. Natsuki stomps her foot like a angry bunny when she's angry. I'm sorry for the thing I did at lunch. And I'm sorry for just being kind of mean lately. It's really hard for me to, like, I'm not good with things that make me uncomfortable. Especially when it comes to, like feelings and stuff. Ooh. Hubishi. So, face burning, Natsuki clams up again. She's a clam?
Well.
Instead of continuing, she simply holds up a sheet of paper for Sayori to take. The best place in the world. I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colors and soft things. The sunlight shines in and makes everything sparkle. It's the best place in the world. It has all my treasures, all my books, my collections, my memories. All of my dreams were born in this room. It's the best place in the world. It has all my secrets, all my failures, my fears, my feelings. Sometimes it feels so fragile that the door will break at the slightest touch, but it's still the best place in the world. But when someone knocks, I get scared. I brace my arms against the loose hinges. Please don't break. Don't come in. I'm not ready. It's my best place in the world. The knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture. And I peek through the keyhole and I panic. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them to put them away and see them again. I have so much to do and I'm scared. I'm not ready. But it's still my favorite place. I still want to share it. However long it takes, if you wait patiently, I'll eventually open the door. And I'll show you the best place in the world. It's a poem. I really love this poem. Yeah, Natsuki going down the Sayori route. But I thought, well, I sucked it up so that I could work things out with you. So just be happy about it. Please. Oh yeah, let's go! Sayori smiles deeply from the bottom of her heart. I'm happier than I could ever express. In what way exactly? I feel so awful, but I'm so happy that you would do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting today that I made a mistake. I got so caught up in the chance to get closer to you that I forgot to think about what you wanted. And that we probably had different ways we'd like to make friends. About like the friendship stuff. I mean, it's okay. I understand, so you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. You probably did a good job. So don't force yourself if you're not ready yet, okay? Natsuki nods. Oh yeah, the spaces. You don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It was my fault and I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today or anything like that. I actually felt really guilty and wanted to give you some space. I was thinking it's silly that I just approach you all the time and that I should just let you approach me when you wanted to. Just whatever makes you comfortable. I'll respect that from now on. Friendship should always start with those things. With the right balance. Natsuki nods again. One thing about that. Well, I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. I just want to be balanced, like you said. Sayori nods. I understand. We'll make sure of that together then.
Aww.
Yeah.
How sweet. Well, anyway.
Anyway, don't approach me again. Well, anyway. Now the two of them have found common ground, Natsuki finds it easier to speak more freely again. I'm not gonna be like sharing my poems all the time now or anything like that, but I guess it wouldn't hurt to do that once in a while. Only the best ones.
The best 20 words.
So you better like them, because otherwise I might change my mind. I like anything you do, Natsuki. I just saying. More importantly, I have to tell you about my new boyfriend.
What?
MC. Huh?
I thought I was
from the
be your new
manga.
girlfriend. Oh.
Wait, I need to guess who it is. You definitely won't be able to guess. The two walk down the hallway together. Oh my god, we have so much to talk about. Darn, I should have told you to save the Darn, I should have told you to save the last two chapters so I could see your reaction to the big reveal. Oh, I wanted to enjoy it with me. That's so cute. Oh, shush.
Cute's a bad word. Don't say cute.
Yeah,
I'm
next
not cute.
is
Baby ducks are cute.
reflection, self-love, and equals.
Uh-huh. Some for next time.
Alright, just one. Yeah, alright, let's see. Alright, we shall return once again with DDLC Plus, hopefully
Whether
soon.
you like us to or not.
Well, I just kind of post these videos just because.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm being funny. Are
Yeah.
you funny?
Funny!
Laugh.
Laugh! Laugh, you son of